Hi friends. Okay, so I wanted to do a quick video, or maybe not so quick, we'll see how it goes, showing the different strategies that we use with addition and subtraction so that it's a review for the kids, and then the parents can see exactly how we're using these strategies. So there's some, you guys have some idea. I am always available to help explain this. So text me, give me a call, send me an email. If I can't answer immediately, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But I did want to take a minute just to show how we do these so that you'll have an idea. So I want to start with subtraction first because that's probably the more difficult of the two of them. So with 3-digit subtraction, there are two main ways that we do it, and I'm going to show you those two ways. The first is boxes, sticks, and dots, and then the second one is a number line. So let's say that we are subtracting, say we start with 623 minus 459. Okay, so this is the number that we're going to start with, 623 minus 459. So if we're doing boxes, sticks, and dots, the very first thing that we are going to do is we are going to set up our page here so that we've got the boxes, sticks, and dots. So boxes are hundreds, so I'm going to do that over here first. I've got 6 hundreds on this side, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put that under it just for the sake of space. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I've taken care of my sixes here, or my hundreds, 6 hundreds. All right, then I'm going to take a look at the tens. I have 2 tens here, so I'm going to use sticks for those, so 2 tens. And then I've got 3 ones, so I'm going to use dots for those. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So if you take a look at that, I've got 6 hundreds, 2 tens, and 3 ones. All right, now I'm going to put a subtraction sign between the two of them so that I can keep this side separate from this side. Half the battle with math is keeping everything organized so that you can tell what work you have done. All right, so I'm going to start with my hundreds over here. I have 4, so 1, 2, 3. For the sake of making it even, I'm going to keep them in a pattern of 3 and then 1. Then I've got 5 ones over here, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sticks. And then I've got 9, I'm sorry, I think I said ones, these are tens, 5 tens. And then I've got 9 ones. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And see how I kept my dots here in a group of 5 and a group of 4, just so they're easier to look at. All right, so now we are going to go through and we're basically going to cross off from this side to this side. So I have 4 hundreds over here and I have 6 hundreds over here. So can I take 4 hundreds from 6 hundreds? The answer is yes. So I cross 1 off here, 1 off there, 1 off here, 1 off there, 1 off there, 1 off there, and then my fourth one. So taking care of my hundreds. Now let's look at our tens. So I have 5 tens over here and I have 2 tens over here. Can I take 5 tens from 2 tens? No. I have to regroup this set of hundreds here. So I've got to trade 10 tens for 100. We are not borrowing anything. We are trading or we are regrouping. So it's really important to use that vocabulary and not borrowing, because we're not borrowing, we're not going to get this back. All right, so I'm going to cross out this 100 here and I'm going to trade it for 10 tens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so if we take a look on this side of our subtraction sign, I've got my 10 tens here that I traded for this 100, and I've got 2 tens here. I have 5 tens over here, so can I take 5 tens from this now? Well, yeah, I got plenty, okay? So I am going to cross out from here over here again. So cross 1 out here, 1 out here, 1 over here, over there. Cross out, cross out, cross out, cross out, out. Okay? Now, always make sure that they're crossing out and not erasing, because if you start erasing, it gets real confusing because you can't go back and check how many have been crossed out if they're erased. So I always make them cross out and not erase. All right, so I've taken care of my tens now, so we're good with tens, okay? Now I'm gonna take a look at ones. Whoops. I have 9 ones over here, and then I have 3 ones over here. Can I take 9 ones from 3 ones? No, I cannot. So I have to trade again, right? So if I got my tens from hundreds, how am I gonna get my ones? I'm gonna get them from tens. Now, I have plenty of tens to choose from, all right? But I am going to cross out one of these tens and I'm going to trade 10 ones for one of the tens. So I'm gonna cross that out and then I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can see that I crossed out this 10 right here and I traded 10 ones for it. So I have 9 ones over here and I now have 13 ones over here. So can I take 9 ones from 13 ones? Yes, I can. So same as before, cross out over here, cross out over here. So out, yep, cross that out and that out, this out, that, that's, all right, okay. Now, it's gonna be very tempting to wanna cross out 5 of them over here and then 5 of them over here. The problem is when you start doing that, they can lose track of what they're crossing out. So I always have them doing 1 for 1, 1 for 1, okay? All right, so if we take a look on this side of our subtraction side, everything is crossed out, so we're good, okay? Now, all we have to do is count what we've got left over here to figure out what the answer to our problem is. So, I forgot to cross that one out earlier. How many hundreds do we have? We have 100, so I'm gonna write 100, okay? How many tens do I have left? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens, all right? And then I'm going to count my ones. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget this guy down here. So 623 minus 459 equals 164. And that is how we do it with sticks and dots and squares, or boxes. I was gonna do all of the strategies in this video, but since the video is getting a little long, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it, and I'm going to do the number line strategy in the next video for subtraction, okay? All right, so we'll see you in a second. Bye.